following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Wake up. Wake up.
Try and stop the bleeding. That's exactly how he acted when he saw that letter in the...
Alvin's just going to pick Dixie up out of her chair and look for cover. So it's going to be...
There's a huge oak table.
Good enough.
Actually, wait. Does Roxanne remember that that's how he reacted in the...
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. This resolves quickly then. So the glowing ball just shoots into Torias and he falls over.
Into our Torias.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Roxy, commands or something. 15 seconds or so, and 3 of us are down.
Well, we got to get out of here. Is that glowing ball is just... There's no substance to it,
it's
is
gone.
there?
Yeah. It's gone now. It's gone. It's just shot into it.
We need to get those shutters open.
Shutters come down over the windows. Red lights flash around.
I thought that had already happened.
Red lights are now.
No, I mean the shutters over the windows.
That was the doors.
Oh, the doors, okay. Become rock. Become other rock. Titanium. Let's get through those windows.
Shinier osmesium forearm and fist.
What floor are we on?
The top floor. As stated earlier, it consumes the entire top floor of the building. The casino. She punches the shutters. It deforms. Clang. Clang. This is. I rolled low. It's going to take some time to punch through this.
There is no ground substances here whatsoever, so...
Suspiciously so.
Yeah. I mean, I've got little stones with me, but they aren't enough to do anything to those, so...
And you could always just manipulate Peterson again, maybe kill him. You want to. You like it.
Well, no, hopefully he's transformed. And Weeks and he and both transformed, hopefully.
Only Weeks transformed. Peterson just went up to the robot and started poking around in it.
Jen, did anybody bring any explosives?
Yes, but... Oh, wait, no. My explosives weren't allowed to come.
Who's
Jennifer.
I didn't say...
And I'm not angry, so... Sorry. Wait, where's Alvin?
Still kneeling by Dixie, has picked up a champagne bucket and folded Dixie's hand around it in case she's going to need to throw up in a minute.
She's still foaming.
And he's going to start walking the perimeter, looking spots where guards were standing, where the controls that brought down the shutters.
Okay, so you want checking the guards' bodies or just where they're standing? Because the guards' bodies have been compacted into little balls.
Yeah, no, it's more like where guards position themselves. Did somebody hit a switch, or it was like...
Okay, give me a perception check.
He's 13.
There is, behind one of the elaborate curtains, there is a little control panel with unlabeled buttons and switches and levers and things on it. They're coloured and blinking.
Okay. Johnny, you probably know security systems and shit here in Vegas. You seen this before?
Yeah, in a science fiction movie.
Oh well, beepity boopity.
Which one are you pressing?
Give me some colours.
Okay. On the top row there is blue, yellow, red. In the second row there is green, yellow, green. In the third row there is red, red, blue. And then there's 2 switches beside each of the rows.
Let's go with one of the reds.
Which red?
Bottom row.
Okay. Which one? There's 2. Middle one? Damn. Okay, you press that button and the alarms stop.
I did a thing. You're welcome.
The button is now green.
Okay.
Harm, there's a lot of drink in here. Can you use that? Tom? Flame on. Also, new idea.
But my suit. It's really nice.
I'll buy you another one.
Naked Tom. Naked Tom, he sees your mom. No mas, no man.
And new idea. Don't go for the shutters. Go for the walls instead. They might actually not be as tough.
Other red button in the bottom right.
Okay. The shutters roll up on the windows.
You're welcome. Oh, Tom,
it's
you're
green now.
Tom, your suit.
Thanks, Roxanne.
Hey,
God.
we didn't know what was going to happen.
Yes, thanks, Roxanne.
Now that the immediate crisis is over, how are the people that are down doing?
We got to get them out of here. Then we can tend to them. Can we contact Miranda?
Hello?
We got a crisis. Somebody tried to capture us or something up the top.
Yes, we know. The casino just filled up with security robots that look kind of like the robots from the Fallout game. You know the ones, the Securitrons?
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're stamping
Dexy,
around going, danger, danger, and their hooks are flailing.
Have you got any anti-toxins of some kind? Dexy could be poisoned, and Dex has had an episode similar to that letter incident.
Most banquet rooms and casinos have, like, emergency medical kits. Why don't you check that?
Ooh.
I mean, I'd love to help you, but I'm currently being faced down by a bunch of gun-toting robots that I can't arouse.
Fair enough. I'll leave you to it.
The last thing you hear is a bunch of shooting. And Miranda going, ah! and dying.
No! Is that ball doing anything, or is it still just hovering there?
It's gone into Tarius. It shot into Tarius.
Oh, sorry. When you said
absorbed
shot into, I thought you meant it shot something into him, like a beam or a ball.
And then when I said it has been absorbed into Tarius...
Yeah, I thought you meant the thing that it... Yeah, I didn't thought you meant the ball.
Well, now we're all on the same page, that.
Yeah.
So one of us has been incapacitated by balls, someone else is poisoned, and Dex has done Dex things and is fountaining blood.
Tarius stands up. His eyes are glowing now. Little
Hey.
fizz is coming out of them now and then.
Hey, Russ, how you doing? You good there?
And in your head you hear, that's better.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, Darius is back up.
Shutters on door retract. Alarms off. Gas you didn't notice has stopped. Guns crushed into a ball. Please do not point things at me.
Okay.
Don't do what I fucking want. I don't know who you are right now.
I have a headache.
Peeker said.
Dex stops bleeding.
Peeker said, any luck on that medical kit?
Let's just aim the projectile vomit Dexy's going to have at Alpha. Yep, that hits you.
I provided a bucket.
Bank it into it.
Oh,
now we're
good.
even.
Napkin.
I feel bad.
Bucket.
Titanium was just walking up to Tarius, just going, give me one good reason why I shouldn't deck you right now. Because I'm on your side and I'm helping you. My brother is... May I sit?
I don't know if we've got time. Miranda's being attacked downstairs.
Get the man a chair.
A couple of the buttons near you press. They're all green now.
I think he just fixed the thing.
Anybody who's able, let's go. We got to help Miranda and the others downstairs.
Well, I might as well.
Though, if somebody could stay with...
Oh, I forgot to mention,
Dexy.
Harmony is wearing, like, the slootiest little black dress. Because you made her.
If somebody wants to stay with Dexy and Dex, that'd be great. Make sure they're okay.
I will.
It's Jen?
Yeah.
Well. I suppose the rest of us will start heading downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Guests are in little panicked circles. There aren't any robots you can see.
Well,
Like,
this is
Miranda 47 and two other blue gloves you don't know are there. They are both men, and they appear to be absolutely identical, sort of generic brown chocolate box haired BJ from uninstall.exe.
Oh, that version.
Hey, good job, Miranda. You handled all the robots all by yourself.
Actually, a few seconds ago, they just stopped everything and marched back into their little alcoves.
Handled? Well, nice job, 47. You handled all the robots.
Don't look at me.
Everything okay down here?
Why are you holding a little blobby ball? Clang! Don't litter. I take it you've muffed it.
Situation is
Muffed it?
contained.
I mean,
Um,
we came down to help you because we handled up there.
To be
well,
fair,
very good.
I
Though
think
you wore that to a banquet.
I didn't have time to get ready and I didn't bring my dress.
You make me so proud.
I think we
Thanks.
just turned off the robots on the control panel upstairs.
Well, let's go up and find out what's going on.
Okay, back up.
47 walks over to a wall, rips the medical kit off it, and just comes after.
Oh, you found one down here.
Upstairs, Jennifer is treating Dexy by tilting her head back and like recovery positioning, which I understand you're not supposed to do anymore.
It should probably be a good idea to encourage her to throw up if she's actually got any poison in her.
Oh yeah, but she's already doing that pretty well.
Torias is just leaning against the table, breathing heavily and drinking heavily.
I'll basically explain to Miranda on the way up. I probably
Pegerson
would've-
has disassembled most of that robot Torias.
Yeah.
Well, animatronic as it turns out, and it's just like later to, and he's just like, and Weeks is with him going, ah! They're just geeking out over it.
On the way up, I would have basically filled in Miranda and 47 exactly each step of what happened.
The inside door is just like Johnny and Harmony are just there, like guarding the door. The two cleaners you don't know just like professionally go immediately to where the control panel is with the curtain pulled back, and the other one over to where the robot is. With like Miranda and 47 just look around and go, "What happened?"
Where did Torias leave his helmet when he got
It's like right beside him.
I told you what happened on the way up.
No, I mean blow by blow.
That's what I've
Oh,
done
you
on the way.
did
That's
that,
what I
right.
mean. I went through every step.
Oh, fine, we don't need to do it then. Well, you did about what you should do.
And we're on the top floor. Is there any more to this apart from this banquet room?
Well, this would be a good exercise for you lot. Find out.
'Cause we've got to find out where this came from, who's in charge, and where they're operating from, if it's even in this building.
Kichwa calls down from the chandelier. There's a light coming through a crack in the panels up here.
Good spotting, Kichwa.
What on...
What is it?
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm
She's
looking.
probably contemplating seeing her brother swinging from a chandelier, checking out a ceiling.
Oh, as he climbed up onto
Yeah, like on a chandelier.
Well, we know the ball came down through there, so...
He pulls out one of his shorter spears from behind his big shield. It's like, stab into the ceiling. Panels rain down. A big metal panel comes loose and just goes sklang, followed by three others onto the floor.
Alvin's going to wander over to the animatronic the boys are trying to disassemble, and just like with his hands in the pockets, just like searching.
The price tag is still on the suit.
Oh damn!
How able is...
Ghoul boy, ladder,
Okay,
ladder.
That works too, I guess. I was going to ask how able...
okay,
Torias is,
I'll let you away with that one. I've called you a few names so far, just in playing, but
Use your amazing powers quickly.
rope.
He's just like, hey.
Well, I guess I got to climb an elf.
Lands like a cat. I am a fool. passes by your face on the rung.
25 to
So
climb
very
an elven.
useful. It is wonderful.
25 to climb an elven.
He's a ladder.
He's a
Oh,
rope.
rope, he said.
Oh, he's
so
a rope?
like-
Oh. That's fine. Do you have rope climbing?
no.
Then you fall to your death. There we go. Okay, so when you get to the top... there is an elaborate 1950s villain techno lab. And, like, there's a glass thing with prongs on the inside and nothing's in there, but it looked like some kind of, like, I don't know, Metroid containment tube. And, like, banks of computers like that. Just like that. You're going bleep, 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 bleep.
Oh, Teds, this is probably like the computer that means that the casino always wins, right?
Peterson, Weeks, can you find out what these
Oh, but-
do?
Oh, but we're in the middle of an animatronic.
Dudes, there's computers up here.
Yeah.
Is it?
As though you were saying.
Oh, I wonder if it's been left unlocked. It has been left unlocked. What do we want to know? I'm not familiar with the operating system. It looks custom. Fortunately, I can read German.
Oh shit, it's in German.
Nazis.
Nazis.
Not all Germans and Nazis racist.
But all
Most-
Nazis are German.
just most of them.
What is it in East German or West German?
There isn't really a difference. But it's West German.
Oh, okay, so not necessarily Nazi.
Okay, so, I mean, you're the boss. What do you want to know?
What this is, what its main function is.
It is a computer. It is designed to store information and retrieve it. It probably also governs all of the equipment here. I can believe.
Okay, I don't care about standard operations of the casino. I want to find anything to do with that ball that went into Torias.
Okay, the ball. Okay, directories. Let me do a complete technology check.
It's the 4's night. 13's good. That's very good.
Okay, ball. I don't see anything in here about a ball, except there was supposed to be a gala ball head in celebration of his reunition
okay,
with
never
his
mind.
brother.
Can you ascertain the last things this computer was used for? Like the last
Oh, yes.
couple of hours, say.
That's not so good.
Especially non-automated processes.
The logs are heavily encrypted.
It's got logs, but they're encrypted.
Oh, well, everything is. I just rolled really well to get through the first set of encryption to get access to the command function override template key mother backbone
Okay.
.com. Cage.
Alvin is going to start wandering around the place. Torias is an old-fashioned guy. I'm going to start looking for drawers, paperwork, physical objects.
No. There's some computer banks, such as like institute-style computer banks, like along the walls in the big horseshoe there. There's the big glass tube. The computer is in front of it, so like looking over to it. And then to the side, there are just some big steel banks with like the casino logo on them. And they're like just like big couch-sized, one on top of the other, big cabinety banks, like horizontal ones.
And it's just like super clean.
Everything is like so clean and shiny, even though everything looks like it's from the 50s sci-fi movie.
Well, I mean, Torias is a pretty old-fashioned guy. This does not seem anything like the Torias we know. And I totally expected there to be a giant brain in the tube.
There was something in there. Can you find out what was in there?
Maybe.
Harm, is there water in the tube?
I don't know. Yes, he can.
Well, apparently, the system is designed to hold the last remaining psionic energy from Mr. Torias, who is a gifted psionopath. Whatever that means. And it was designed to preserve him for his eventual reuniting with his brother, where he would take over and finally have a body that was long denied to him by his brother, who unfairly lived when he didn't.
Which is probably what's already
Apparently,
happened.
the psionic energy was originally captured by a Nazi in a detention camp, and for experiments.
I'm just sending... Can I send a message to just Miranda?
No. You didn't set that up ahead of time.
Oh, we don't
The reason
have to-
Soviet can do that is because you and the game set up that. You
I didn't
haven't
know
done
what
that.
they'd given us with our...
You have just a basic
comms.
radio.
Did Miranda come up with us? So she's in the room.
Okay, is
No.
Dex conscious and...
Yes.
Dex,
He's
can you
just
hear
like-
my mind right now?
Oh, yeah, it's so loud.
Can you transmit my thoughts to Miranda?
Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Yes, you can do that.
Attention, Taras may be compromised by an outside force.
You hear that too.
Okay.
He rolled a 2, which means, yes, he is transmitting it to Miranda, but also everyone else in the same area.
Oh God, including
Tur-
Darius, which
Tur-
is the last person I wanted to hear.
He had his helmet off, so he wasn't insulated against that.
No.
Walk back to the hole, look down through.
Oh well, since everybody knows, I want everybody to cover Darius. I want him subdued. If he resists, kill him.
Do you think that's within our wheelhouse? I mean,
Absolutely. You saw what came down and went inside him, and exactly what has been said on this computer has been.
and he said he's on our side.
Oh, of course, because when a bad guy takes over another bad guy's body, they're not going to try and trick you by saying that they're on your side.
Roxy, remember that conversation we had about some people who like jumping in front of bullets and some people who don't?
I don't care. This is my order, and you're going to damn well follow it.
But he's up there with you.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like,
Does that include me, or did you want me to keep trying to get information out of this?
just the people on the bottom floor. Well, the floor below.
Thrice doesn't seem to care that everyone's pointing guns at him.
I mean, I know he can just guns. I'm hoping some people are a little smarter and are doing it with non-gun things as well, but...
What else did you want to know? There's so much in here.
Well, like I said, particularly non-automated processes from the last.
I still can't
Couple of
roll well
hours.
enough to break through the encryption for some reason.
How big is the storage in this place?
Let me find out.
I mean,
Apparently there's one special containment unit and two casket biological storage containment units as well. I don't know how big they are, but that's the number of storage there is.
okay, because I was thinking, I know when we did computers, like most hard drives are like this big, and that stores everything.
Oh,
I'm
you
wondering-
mean data storage? Oh,
Yeah. I'm just wondering, can we take this with us to analyze back at base?
well, there must be a couple of hard drives because there's a lot of information stored on here. I believe.
Is only one of the nerds came up, correct?
Yeah, the other one's still looking.
Still
for it.
looking at the robot. Are there any separate controls or anything on the tube?
No, the tube appears to be controlled through the
Through
computer.
the computer. Oh, yeah.
There is in the banks of computers, there are some switches and dials on them.
There's liquid in it, or
Some kind of liquid that isn't water.
yeah,
It's tinted slightly green.
yeah. Is there any way we can get a sample of whatever this is
I mean, we
Without
have the whole
breaking-
thing.
without breaking the?
The tube does not appear to be designed to be opened.
Are there tubes or anything going into it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
There does not
pipes
appear
or
to
anything
be.
like that? No. Okay. Goes all the way from ceiling to floor.
No, it's about the size of a man standing.
How attached to the floor and other things in the room is it?
It appears to be affixed to the floor by means of a cervical collar with rivets.
Okay, so we could probably pry it.
Probably.
Need some way to find out what's in this thing.
Okay, one moment. Ooh. This is all very complicated chemistry stuff, but it's some kind of liquid that acts like a living body for mind energy to live in. So it's a way of keeping mind energy alive. Apparently, also, having been able to get a very good roll on this one, I get some free information, and I will decide what it is because the questions that are being asked are all technical, and that's not what you want right now. Apparently, also, this whole banquet thing was supposed to happen in like 2 months, not now. It's not ready yet. The transfer process isn't ready yet. It's not finished. They'd recently captured some kind of bioengineered mutant girl, and we're going to use something to do with the technology there to make the mental bonding process work 100%, but that matters proceeded something perceived sublut.
You got any more information on her?
Yeah, where she is, if she's still alive.
Apparently she's still contained, awaiting extraction, whatever that means.
Do you know where?
No. One.
Or is it?
Okay, rolls an 8, which is less than 10, so you add 10, that's now an 18. That's how that works, by the way.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes, she's in biological casket storage 2. Wherever that is.
I'm guessing there's no map to...
Map, let's see. There's a directory map. That doesn't help. Ooh. Shah Makand is a directory title.
Okay, we're going to want some information on that.
Oh, it's super encrypted. Do you want me to keep trying?
Yes.
It's super encrypted. Do you want me to keep trying?
Well, unless you can copy it and try later back at base.
I don't see any ways to insert a thing to copy onto.
Well, we might have to take out the hard drive like we were talking, or whatever this storage is. Miranda, have you heard of anything about... Has the DMV got any info on liquid psychic energy?
The DMV has been looking into ways of like helping Cypher and other victims of the Siler by making copies of psychics' minds in a fermionic suspension. But no results yet. It's way beyond us.
So us bringing back this liquid and this computer would be very much instrumental and vital to further research on that?
It would certainly be extra credit towards your grades.
that's sweet. So, assuming that maybe this facility we're looking for is part of the Ultralux and we don't know where the robots went, are we going to start searching the place?
That has already been taken care of.
Okay, well, I'm going to go...
I dispatched Harmony to do it.
Dex, when you're a little more able, could you...
Oh, I'm very able for you. I'm 100%. Oh, what do you want?
I need you to start looking for some mutant girl that may be in captivity nearby.
Right, looking for some mutant girl in captivity. There isn't one.
So she might be out of your range. Or
Possibly.
undetectable.
I mean, I could
Especially if
ask.
she's psychic herself.
Yeah.